Rick and Morty Season 5 premiere is a stellar episode that highlights everything we love about the animated series. It is a classic story of Rick being selfish and Morty messing things up that is packed with pop culture references and nihilist philosophy. The episode introduces us to Rick's enemy Mr. Nimbus, voiced by co-creator Dan Harmon, and as the two get together for dinner, things turn ugly. If you are curious to find out what new trouble our favorite grandfather and grandson duo have been up to, here's everything you need to know about the episode's events and ending. Spoilers ahead. Rick and Morty Season 5 Episode 1 Recap Rick and Morty Season 5 Episode 1 is called Mort Dinner Rick Andre and opens on a distant planet where things have gone sideways for Rick and Morty on a mission. Rick is badly injured, and Morty puts him in their spaceship, which is bent out of shape. With little hope of surviving, Morty calls Jessica, and she asks if he wants to watch a movie. Just like that, Morty's despair disappears, and he saves himself and Rick. However, the spaceship lands in the ocean, which is the territory of Rick's nemesis and king of the ocean, Mr. Nimbus. Rick invites Mr. Nimbus to dinner so they can re-sign their peace treaty. Unfortunately, the dinner coincides with Morty's date with Jessica. Rick wants Morty to do some chores for him, while Morty wants to spend time with Jessica. Meanwhile, Beth and Jerry have been sexually experimenting and are excited at the chance of having a threesome with Mr. Nimbus. Rick sends Summer to get a seashell that is the source of Mr. Nimbus' powers. How Morty's date complicates Rick's dinner with Mr. Nimbus makes up for the rest of the plot. Rick and Morty Season 5 Episode 1 ending. Is Mr. Nimbus a friend or a foe? As the episode progresses, Morty's menial task of retrieving wine, which Rick sent to a world, Hoove World, with time dilation, meaning a few seconds on Earth is a few years on the planet, hint, Narnia, so that it can finally age, becomes a complicated task. The inhabitants of that world, the anthropomorphic horse-like creatures, believe Morty to be a devil, and their entire culture is built around stopping him. After Jessica gets trapped in the Hoove World, Rick arrives to save her and Morty but is quickly outmatched. Finally, Mr. Nimbus intervenes and saves them all. In the end, just as it seems Rick and Mr. Nimbus have decided to set aside their enmity, Summer arrives with the seashell. Feeling betrayed, Mr. Nimbus beats up Rick and has the police arrest him. Throughout the episode, Rick regularly refers to Mr. Nimbus as his nemesis and constantly expresses his disdain for the king of the ocean. On the other hand, Mr. Nimbus comes off as a self-absorbed asshole, pretty much like Rick, but shows little signs of actually hating Rick. The two have an argument about their long-standing enmity, and both say mean things to each other. Mr.